Blah, 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 blah. This is from yesterday. I think my YouTube is broken. For some reason, I've had a lot of trouble with YouTube lately. It just breaks on me. Like, boom. There we go. YouTube broke. Rip YouTube. But yeah, I guess I'll wait for YouTube to fix itself. This is actually an interesting matchup. Oh, what the hell? Oh, thank you, Korea, for the resub hype. I appreciate it, dude. Anyway, so before we start the match, I played this matchup actually a bit from both sides, and how to describe it? So the matchup's actually, it's weird. So obviously Mega Man out neutrals Wario pretty hard. Mega Man's up air and back air both kind of stop Wario's approaches directly, but since Mega Man has good air acceleration, but not great, actually has good air acceleration and speed, so Mega Man's able to kind of like wall Wario out air to air, which is kind of Wario's difficulty. But the irony is, since Wario is faster and like small and like has a good fall speed, let me compare fall speeds actually, because I think Wario's is faster. But a lot of times what happens in the matchup is just due to Wario's superior speed, he wants to bait Mega Man to jumping. Okay, so Mega Man does fall faster. But yeah, a lot of times Wario wants to beat Mega Man to jumping, because when Mega Man lands and he can't use like a back air because he's about to touch the ground, his pellets would lose to Wario's attacks really easily. Up air would be too slow, like at that like specific height where Mega Man can't do attacks besides pellets, Wario can just go in as he's landing. So a lot of times the trick in this matchup for Wario is bait the jumps out and punish. Bike kind of cuts through a lot of stuff as well, like aerials, pellets. Like actually, Mega Man's pellets are pretty ineffective in this matchup as a whole. And since Wario's in the air a lot, Bike kind of like blocks the side B, I believe, and the Metal Blade. A lot of times Mega Man just can't really wall up Wario with projectiles, but still the air-to-air game is very much in Mega Man's favor. Kill power, Mega Man's favor. Mega Man's heavy and small and like very agile, so it's hard to hit him. And Wario can't really get in if Mega Man's not giving him openings. The edge guarding game can be a problem, I think, for Mega Man, but same can be said for Wario. Both characters kind of like kill each other off stage pretty well given the right opportunity. So yeah, I mean, I can't see this matchup being bad for either character. Like if I had to give it a ratio before even watching the set, just based on my own experience and theory, it's probably even with stages that favor Mega Man, so in a long set, Mega Man's favorite because of counter picks. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Vashbel, for the resub hype. I appreciate that so much, dude. So maybe it's Wario, the Wafu. Oh god, I'm never gonna get the image now of Wario saying Wafu out of my head. And yes, let's watch this though, because I didn't actually see this set. I just heard about it. I was I think I was doing homework or something. Yes, might have happened. I don't know. I was doing something. You got Tetra. Tetra, I need to go to France at some point. Or we're going to Germany at some point. Maybe another country in Europe as well, but France is not on the radar quite yet. So next time you have a big French tournament, let me know. I'm trying to travel a lot in the next half year. So start of the match, blah blah blah. Palace doing some damage, okay. I feel like Gluttony doesn't know what to do right now. Gluttony is just kind of like trying to get in and get bodied. Yep, see up air just flat out stops Gluttony's approach. You see him go back air, so ready to do that. Yep, you see the Metal Blade's doing a pretty good job as well, like up close cutting out the approach. You're not really seeing Gluttony jumping with my aerials. You see him playing a lot more patient. I think that's because he knows that Kame is looking for that. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh, I wish I could go to Beast Sonic's CX123. But Beast is like, I'm going to Germany and coming back. And Beast is like a week after Germany, so I'm starting school that week. And I don't mind missing a bit of school this semester. I'm only taking 2 classes and one like full like semester essay, which isn't a big deal, I don't think, hopefully. But I don't want to be like in Europe for like 2 or 3 weeks during the start of the semester, you know? That would kind of make school a lot harder for me. I'm already planning to miss like 10 days of school already. So yeah, the first match didn't kill, but that's a lot of damage. Okay, so far, Kame's gone for 2 grabs. I have not, like, called him. How am I watching this YouTube video? Yeah, Kame's gone for 2 grabs that have not, like, worked. Ooh, yep. And Wario's below Mega Man, it's a problem. Yep, and as you see, like, right here, look at this kind of situation. Kame's landing, throwing the pellets, and you see, Goon doesn't really care about the pellets. Like, even if the pellet came out, back air cuts through that, so that's kind of painful. Thank you for the comment, the new layout. It's pretty nice, I know. Nair, ooh. I like that. Yeah, right now, Gluttony's really just letting Kame do things, and Kame's giving him openings. Like, it's not even like that the Gluttony's really, like, doing a lot of, like, crazy fancy... Oh, no. Yeah, like, it's not even that Kame's doing crazy fancy things or Gluttony's doing crazy fancy things. Kame's just trying to wall him out, Gluttony's just not getting hit, and then just quickly jumping in and doing that. Just some damage, but, like, this game's over now, honestly. Warrior down here, run up shield. That's a stock, yeah. Got pressured by the lemons and stuff. Being right in the zone versus Mega Man with, like, lemons and, like, dash grab and metal blades are all options is really scary. You get trapped pretty easily there. Yep, aerial's cutting down Wario. Since Wario's heavy though, doesn't mind the aerials too much, it looks like. Oh, yeah, those grabs from Kame keep not working. You know what it is? It's because of distance that, look at Gluttony's distance right here. So, Gluttony's kind of at this distance here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to go back a little farther. YouTube, please? I think my YouTube broke again. Okay. For some reason, YouTube just doesn't like me today. Anyway, so back to the situation. Right around here. Not here, after this. Except cutting through with aerials. And you can see dash grab right around here, I think? Right around here. And you look at this distance, Kame has a bit too much distance. A bit too much. Like, this is Mega Man's dash grab distance, where it's pretty much unreactable, right here. And actually, more like right here, I'd say, is unreactable. But once you're around here, you can see the dash. And obviously, he could do, like, dash into an aerial, dash into pellets, whatever. But the point is, you can react to the dash and kind of see what's happening. And so it becomes a lot more awkward when he's dash grabbing at this distance, which is where he is a lot of times. It's right around here. And plus, Gluttony's reaction times are really good, just in general. And Kame doesn't have other options like get a lot of damage. Like Kame's looking for grabs here because he goes for like pellets near a ledge. He gets like what, a pellet knocks off stage, ledge trap sure, but not much damage. I added this in not long ago, JJ. The emote. Oh, you mean the command? Oh, probably like a week ago. Yep, punishes the grab again. Pellets doing some damage. Yeah, the pellets aren't doing enough to justify them, I don't think. Like, you need to use those as Mega Man, but they don't do anything. Dash grab. Gluttony's trying... Now Gluttony's being a bit more aggressive. Trying to get the bike. Yeah, Gluttony's really hard to catch. Bike's be annoying, and the bike's just pressure. It's pressure and a way to solve for clock. Just he wants a waft. Nice, catches the bike that time. And now, one thing I'm noticing is whenever Kame's using the metal blades, except when he gets like caught for picking it up, he's getting a lot of reward from metal blades. Like, that's the thing that Gluttony's trying to punish metal blades and getting caught for a lot, but if he doesn't punish it, the metal blade actually stuffs a lot of Gluttony's options. Invincibility, using that invincibility spawn for like pressure. Yep, he's trying to jump at. Kame's not gonna work well. Oop, trades. Ooh, what? No more Wa puns because you gotta leave. Hope you do an analysis on Kamemushi later. Wamamushi, that's a new name. Oh my god. So you see, like, Gluttony just bullies his way through pellets. And then, that's it. Kame misses attack, and that's gone. Done. That's ripped Kame. They both look stressed. Actually, Gluttony looks stressed out. Look at their faces right now. Like, Kame looks like he's not composed necessarily, but, like, Gluttony looks like he's about to cry. He looks so stressed. I don't know why, though. And so, I just want to point out that 2 kills are around 50% from like some setup into a waft, and the other kill was like 130 with a back air. Sometimes I see Mega Man lives at 200% on one stock, so the fact he's taking like 230 for all 3 stocks combined is that's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. But I like it. Yeah, it's game 1 now. We just wait for game 2 eventually. I forgot to record this. Rip. Game 2 FD on. So it's Kame's Capic. I wonder why FD. I feel like this is gonna give Gluttony a lot more space to do what he was doing already. Because Gluttony didn't use the platform as much. In fact, a lot of times, not a lot, but like the platforms didn't help either player much. Like, not particularly helpful. But because the stage is so long, I think Gluttony's just gonna have a lot more room to, like, escape. I guess, though, Mega Man's pressure isn't doing much. He can bike more, but I guess since Kame can't put the pressure on Wario in the first place, he doesn't need a small stage that lets him put pressure on. He'd rather have a big stage, so he can pull a lot of these Metal Blades, like at the start of the match, Metal Blade. And I guess that's why, because he wants to get a lot of Metal Blades going and a lot of safe setups, and play the attrition game. Which, attrition versus Wario doesn't sound like a good idea because of Waft. But, I don't know, that's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I guess big stage, you can avoid the setups too. Especially if Kame keeps holding center stage like this, then even though, like, Gluttony gets the waft, it won't kill that well mid-stage. It needs to be, like, near the ledge for it to be a really terrifying kill move. Yep. You see Gluttony is trying to constantly challenge Kame to something. Mainly on the ground. Yeah, Kame, when he's on the ground or getting low to the ground, is when Gluttony goes in. Like, you're not going to see Gluttony try to go in much when Kame's in the air. Bike, just to get in. This is a bad spot for Gluttony. Oh, he gets out of the situation fine, though. Some damage, not a big deal for Gluttony. Yep, and you see Gluttony really focuses on getting the Metal Blades. Like, constantly just, oh, there's Metal Blade, let me get that. Ooh, there we go, up close. And right now I think Gluttony's forcing the fight a bit more. Oh, thank you, A.T. Williams, for the sub hype. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome back to Lunatic Fam. You should join the sub Discord if you're not already in that still. Yeah, so right now, one thing I really noticed is that, what's it called? I feel like Gluttony isn't using Wario's attacks much. Like, you could give Wario's mobility to any character and Gluttony will play the exact same way in this matchup. Oh, YouTube, please. Oh, tries to go for the setup. Oh, I hate that setup. This setup right here is so tricky. And look, just cut through the aerial. And if there was a bit more percent on Kame, if he got in, I think, he would have just got wrecked. 100%. Because Bike Kame was in the waft at the right percents. So yeah. It was pretty crazy. And yeah, this big stage is working out pretty well. Because Gluttony feels too much pressure to stop Kame from setting up his Metal Blades. Which I don't think Gluttony needs to feel pressure in the first place. But yeah. Like, I'm gonna figure out what the problem is with my YouTube later. Maybe my video card. Oh, that'd be awful. Yep, and now I can't get in. Yep, Gluttony goes in as soon as Metal Blade. Oh my god. As soon as this happens, my YouTube just like, nah, go crazy. Yo, he's dead! Forward air, weak dash attack, dead. Jesus. And look how he's in the forward airs. Right here, just jump in. Oh, you want Metal Blade? You're not getting Metal Blade. Done. Oh my god. And without Metal Blade, yeah, Kame can't do as much. Metal Blade immediately. You see Gluttony's going in. I think Gluttony needs to be more patient once Kame has the Metal Blade, though. Like, let Kame throw the Metal Blade and then go in again. Like, right now, like, he's not gonna get in. Just takes damage. Now he's going. Not necessarily, like, be super aggressive, but be close enough to Kame to put pressure on him. Also, I like the double bike. Yeah, with, Wario, as long as you, like, see you have one bike in the ground, and you have one bike in the air. So you can do that bike where you use on the ground bike, jump off it, and do another in the air. But if you use a bike in the air, it's gone until you touch the ground again. So that's really important to keep in mind. And the bike has to disappear off stage, which is fine, because if you're biking off stage, it's going to disappear. Yeah, look at this pressure right here. Kame just constantly just... Kame's... Why the hell are you doing this? Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. 9 or 6. Yeah, Kame is just constantly putting corner pressure on here. Like, Gluttony's trying to jump over now, and he's not really getting, like, the opportunity to, because Kame's there. And you just... I feel like Gluttony always feels pressured when he's at the corner. Yep, look. And Kame throws Metal Blade down, and look at this. As soon as he throws Metal Blade, he pushes right to the other side of the stage. Pushes a little bit, pushes a little bit. Oh, now Gluttony's cornered again. Metal Blade's gonna hit him. Grab combo. Try to catch the jump. Oh, the aggressive dash grab again. Dash grab keeps not working though. And there it worked. Yep. Gluttony's cornered. Gluttony is also putting himself in these bad situations by being a bit too aggressive at points. Like, he's trying to cross up Kame, but sometimes Gluttony tries to cross up Kame and he just ends up in the corner as a result. Like, watch here. Something's gonna happen where he's gonna, like, get behind Kame. Or he's just gonna lose. And that's it. Okay, he lost. But yeah, you see, like just the major difference between the two attitudes is that Gluttony is very willing to, like, overextend for something which isn't really working out well enough. Where Kame's super, like Kame just sometimes, like, stays in place and just shoots a lemon. And, like, walks back a little bit, does a safe back air, and just retreats back a little bit. And you never see Kame go for, like, anything aggressive besides dash grabs. Whoa. What the hell? Anyway. Actually, I want to look at this setup again. Hopefully YouTube doesn't freeze for me. Okay, it doesn't freeze. Wow. Look at this coverage. It covers above and below him, so whichever way Gluttony bikes except, like, directly... Oh, and Gluttony can't bike towards him directly because of the platform. So I just covered everything. Look at that. Look at that option select. And now it puts Kame in an awkward spot where he couldn't follow up really off it because he's going to land with lag from the up air, but still. It's just like... It's one of those little things that's, like, annoying because you experience that and you're like, what do I do? I can't do anything about this setup. Yep, frame trap with the back air. Doesn't get much damage, but whatever. Oh, I thought it was going to be another footstool setup. Gluttony trying to pressure. Gluttony trying to put corner pressure. Overextends. Yep, see, there it is. Gluttony overextends again. I guess the justification of Gluttony overextending is, if you look how Gluttony gets a lot of his damage, he gets a lot of his damage off these single hits that lead into a big combo off, like, some sort of, like, jab lock. So I guess that would explain why he's fine with overextending, because he knows whatever if he gets one hit, it makes up for all of it. That's true. This is Smashville again. You just see Kame putting Gluttony in pressure, yeah. One thing you're noticing now is Gluttony is getting chased a lot more in the air, like here. Okay, not here. You're gonna probably see it soon again, where, like, Kame keeps just chasing Gluttony as he jumps around. Okay, now you're seeing Gluttony put some damage on Kame. Right here, just watch. Huge chase, yep. Doesn't retreat, doesn't go for anything safe, just goes for the hard read back air. Also, Gluttony got caught by that. Oh! Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, not really. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Nice spacing. Yep. Punishes the space area like Gluttony keeps going for, like at that kind of close distance when he's in. You see Kame's trying to keep chasing in the air. And he's not letting Wario weave in and out because he's telling Wario he knows he can challenge Wario's attacks. Like right there, boom, challenges it. Down air into grab. Nice pressure, then that's it. That was a good, like, down air right here. Instead of trying to challenge it from, like, the side, which he has been doing a little bit, he just goes right below. Just, boom. Right above him, down air. Could have been up aired for sure, but, you know, Kame's been doing a lot of these, like, forward airs and stuff. Back throw. Yep, challenging Gluttony again in the air. Yep, Gluttony doing these space aerials now. Now Gluttony's chilling off a little bit with the aerial pressure, I think. He's kind of realized he was overextending a lot. I feel like whenever Gluttony gets hit, he gets pushed really bad. But when Kame gets hit, he doesn't get pushed back too much. I guess it's just what base knockback does. Oh, that was a kill. What? Is his relatively low fart accuracy rate by design since he knows he'll be able to get another one 3-sock plus versus Mega Man? Or you think you're just screwing up? I think that's how Wario works. Wario as a character has fart set up, sure, but sometimes he just has to go for the fart. Like, sometimes you have a hard read with Wario. And since fart, it covers a lot of options. Like, you can just go, like, oh, you're off stage? Waft. If it hits, great. That's a stock potential. If it doesn't hit, oh well, it's not too unsafe. You can get another one. Like, if you look at these games, these stocks go super slow. It challenges the aerial once again. Gluttony just keeps losing, like, when he goes for attacks. Oh, nice. Gluttony just hit through the side B for Mega Man. Oh, so guys, let me know if the music is loud enough for you to hear it. Stays there, shields. Oh, that setup is nice. That's a super nice setup. Because you expect him to go like high or low, like fast fall for this, go high for this. Nope. Just bike into stage. It bounces off at the perfect height. What do I study at Stony Brook? Economics. Pretty interesting stuff. And now Gluttony almost has a waft again, I think? He's going to have a waft soon enough. And that's what matters. Down airs a bit. Mixing up just a little bit with his approaches. Yep, now he's trying to go over Mega Man, you see. Because he's losing the direct battles from the sides, might as well go up. Finally gets that in. Right now he has Kame cornered. Back to neutral. Oh my god, I've never had this issue like this. Oh, thank you, Little Indie Man, for the resub hype 7 months ago. Also been in your streams a while. I want to congratulate you on the win of Battle Strip. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Yep. I was in Vegas for 11 hours for that tournament, and it was a hype-ass tournament. Like, the venue and stuff was crazy. Got pressure going, got up airs again. Gluto is not really challenging this. Chinese bikes. That it? Wait, no, that's not it. If you went for a down to a jab block. Oh my god, look at them. They even like switch immediately to like the player cams, but that's really funny. They switch to player cams thinking it's over. I was like a couple % from being over, I'd say. How much damage did I do actually? If you look at this, he's at 50%. 33% off that. like, you see just Gluttony gets so much damage off his hits. I feel like Mega Man has a reverse Sheik in that Mega Man kills pretty easily and he lives long, but he doesn't actually do much damage. That's it, wow. Just like that. Yep. Kame goes for dash grab again, misses it. That's it. Right. Done. Just like that. Honestly, that set looks like it's just, like, Kame was outplaying the hell out of Gluttony. Absolutely bopping him in neutral. But that's what... Wario doesn't mind that. I think Gluttony did good enough to stall. Like, Gluttony was taking some damage, but he was stalling just well enough to get his wafts out, so he always had that threat. And I think that threat of waft forces Kame to play differently. Because you see Kame, like, he can't really do aggressive things. Like, if he gets caught by a waft setup, he loses. And so, you see Kame generally holds mid-stage well, he generally pushes back well, but every now and then, like, he would do an aerial a little bit too close, or, like, a pellet a little bit too close, and Gluttony would just get in and destroy him. Or, like, Kame would sometimes throw it out in middle blade, try to pick it up and get bodied for it. Or, like, he would go for a dash grab and get beat for it. And you saw a couple grabs from Gluttony, but not too many. He, like, conditioned Kame near the end slightly to go for shields up close, and that gave him good position advantage, and more than that, it gave him time to get more wafts. Yeah, no, the last two kills are the same, like, waft setup. And yeah, all three stocks were from back air, you're right. Not waft setup, bike setup. Yeah, you're right, all three kills were back air. Huh. I didn't even think about that. Interesting. But yeah, overall, like, it's really just that Gluttony survived long enough to get his, like, few hits in that really mattered. And yeah, because Gluttony doesn't get big combos either. It's not like he gets combos. He gets a good balance safe positioning, but, like, you take Gluttony, put Kame in the ledge, you get, like, 30% max, and then Kame gets back to neutral. Where Kame put Gluttony's in the ledge, and he gets, like, 50 damage, but that's over a long period of time. That's over, like, 30 to 40 seconds. So I think that was a big factor in losing this matchup. It's just that Kame couldn't push for enough damage. Kame needed some way to get more damage, some way to seal out stocks earlier, some way to just get damage faster, something. But Kame was so focused on holding mid-stage and cornering Gluttony, and not really pressuring Gluttony in the spots he could be pressured in, like his recovery off stage. Or, like, I guess it's really all he could have done, but still, it's an option. Pressure the recovery. Or just don't get hit by things like the forward airs, because you saw that Kame did tech that one waft near the end, off stage. So, if you were Kame, you probably could just keep teching the wafts off stage and, like, up close shield a bit more, roll back a bit more, and I say specifically back, because as long as he techs the forward air read, he shouldn't die from anything. But, like, otherwise, just take the grabs, take the hits that aren't considered waft, instead of, like, trying to challenge Gluttony when he's already in your face because you missed an aerial and he just got in with his airspeed. Because Gluttony legitimately, I'd say the only thing with analyzing Gluttony is his air movement. Like, his actual attack usage, he didn't space attacks much. He just did attacks as a mix-up or like a punish. But, like, the entire point of his game plan is just get in with air movement. And near the end, you saw him mix up with a bit of dash shields. They got close, and it wasn't too effective, but at the same time, it forces Kame to adapt his walling game slightly, and just having to adapt to, like, dash shields, and then, like, dash shields, like, jump in aerial instead of just jumping from full distance or biking in. It's a small difference, but it's just a difference nonetheless that lets Gluttony get in, which, as we see, you only need 1 or 2 good hits to get the damage. Another thing is just, Kame could have teched those aerials. If Kame was teching the forward airs and the dash attacks, whatever, he would have been fine. But because he didn't tech any of the forward airs to hit him onto the ground, he basically lost every game due to missed techs. What if Gluttony reads a rollback and trips with dash attack? Gluttony can't do that if, like he can do that, I guess, but that's a pretty hard read, and even then, tripping with a weak dash attack shouldn't set into waft, I don't think, unless it's like, yeah, I don't think it actually sets up into waft. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't combo if it's just the dash attack. I think it's because the forward air to dash attack causing a jab block that gave him to wafts in the first place. So yeah, he'd have to make a read, which still works. And that is an option if Kame rolled back, so we'd have to see what would have happened if Kame was willing to roll back. But since we saw that Kame wasn't rolling back in the first place, we don't know what would have happened there. I feel like Kame... You know, the biggest thing is Kame needs to not let Wario get into jump forward air position. Whether that meant retreating stage control, which I think would have been fine. Because obviously going for aggressive dash grabs wasn't working. So I think retreating stage control, or maybe even like things like jump over Wario and to like throw down Metal Blade to get behind him for cross-ups, would have helped just to keep Wario out of that perfect distance for short up there. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Gamerman, for the bit donation. Bit donation hype. I appreciate that, dude. Anyway.